Today is like any other day. I'm getting the kids up, dressed, fed, and ready for daycare and school. I'm a full-time working mom, and I have always worked, and so has my partner. And so we have also always had childcare. And I'm not going to lie, there was a moment in time where I felt really guilty that my kids were in daycare. And it's funny because I felt guilty not because they were in daycare, but because other people told me that I was supposed to feel guilty that they were in daycare. People made me feel badly. People said things like I was letting someone else, quote unquote, raise my kids. And it's funny because this entire time, nobody's ever really said anything to my husband. He's never had any sort of guilt about the kids being in daycare or with a nanny. But I have felt like a lot of people have judged me along the way for the choices that I've made. And it's interesting because both my husband and I work, and we view childcare as an investment. And the longer that I've been a mom, the less guilt I have. Honestly, I really don't have much guilt at all anymore. Of course, some days it's hard to drop my kids off at daycare and go to work when I'd rather spend the day with them. But most of the time, I thoroughly enjoy my career and my ambitions outside of motherhood. And I also know that my kids are in the best hands. Their childcare providers are the most amazing people and they're highly qualified. But more than that, my kids like daycare. And so I say all of this because I think as mothers, we're constantly made to feel bad about our decisions. But if you've chosen to be a working parent and you have childcare, there's absolutely no reason that you should feel guilty for that.